scene, dropping noobs harder than a mountain king. Oh, the Warcraft blues, the ladder's on fire, from the king of the hill throne to the smurfing choir. Nassef rising, new blood in the game, a pally rifle still driving us insane. King of the hill is heated, it's a political show. Who gets the crown? Well, nobody knows. In subs, working no time to troll, but you'll fail his wrath in every control. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, the Warcraft blues, the battles rage on, from peasants and grunts to heroes long gone. So rise back in action, better watch your lane. This Warcraft world is never the same. Heroes rise and heroes fall, from the tavern's call to the main hall. Accolades chant as the Ziggs rise high, while pally rifles still make you cry. Yo! The Nass fleets where legends are born, breaking through armies and weathering storms. Smurfs may dodge, but they cannot escape. The Warcraft grind is the ultimate fate. Oh, the Warcraft blues, the community thrives. With every match, the spirit survives. From FFA rents to the Reforged craze, this Warcraft world keeps us amazed. So here's to the players, the fights and the fun, to the strategies crafted and battles won. The Warcraft blues, it's a tale we all know. Forever in Azeroth, our love will grow. Heroes of Azeroth. In the land of Azeroth, where legends collide, Showmatch Fridays where the big boys rise. Neo's got happy on the throne tonight, while Cass brings those strats, changing wrong to right. And Barry's pull, yeah, it's the pro's new way, but he's the one who crafted it, laid down the play. While Prince, you know, spins his words so tight, and Solid Man's got the news, giving Warcraft insight. Within the heroes of Azeroth, warriors and fools, battling in battlegrounds, creating new rules. From the FFA chaos to the toxic 4v4, the spirit of Warcraft forever will endure. Training GNL, helping noobs ascend, and Stormgate struggling, can the game defend? Carrot screaming loud, tearing through FFA, while Doomtrain sending heroes back to the fray. Staplers in the game, who needs a shirt? Kaburi tunes to call to all, stay alert. And Mr. Mike, on a Friday night, reap his brew, while AKM is prepared for King of the Hill's political feud. Within the heroes of Azeroth, from near and far, in battlegrounds and forums, we're raising the bar. From strategy and standoff to poetic lines, in the land of Warcraft, our spirit shines. So here's to the grinders, the ones who never quit. From the epic comebacks to the humble crits, whether on the ladder or in community fights, we're bonded by battles and sleepless nights. Neil cheers for happy, Cass crafts new plans, while Barry pulls the ghouls with the master's hands. We're the heroes of Azeroth, united and strong, and with Warcraft's legacy, we'll carry on. toxic 44, the spirit of Warcraft forever.
Yo. It's spreading. Training. What's going on, peeps? It's your song. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. I'm dreaming. Burning. Feel the pain, spellbound king. Ooh, what's this? Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. The streamer interface, is that expensive? Le quoi? The Stream Deck? Sur Amazon.ca. Je pense que avec comme une sale, moins de $200, and I think I paid like $100. Like, I got a really good deal on it. Like, considering I bought some of this stuff like way before the prices went crazy. Yeah. You can still get a good deal on it on Amazon. It's cheaper in the States, but we always get screwed here in Canada. But I got a good deal on the Stream Deck. And the keyboard I use is a Razer low profile something or other. I paid like $40 for it off of GameStop. And you could probably get it for like $50, $55 on sale now. It's a good keyboard. I really like it. Probably not the best gaming keyboard for RTS, but it's a good keyboard and it's the most comfortable I've been with any keyboard, so I like it. You know, the camera is like a cheap $25 camera from Amazon. I've gone through like 3 of them because I've given them away or went broke or whatever. And I think maybe during the year I'll invest in like a good camera. Because it's okay. You know, it does the job. I did invest in this. This is a Rode mic for podcasting. I did invest in this. I spent, I think with the arm, like $150 or more. Because I was doing podcasting and I wanted to continue the podcasting after I stopped, and then it didn't happen. So, but it doubles as, you know, for streaming. But the whole point was I was going to use this for podcasting. So we'll see. Anything can happen. Hey, Huey, what's up, buddy? I like it. I unless it dies, I'm never getting another microphone. So I did have to get an amplifier for it, but that was cheap. It was dirt cheap. Dirt cheap, baby. We're streaming on Twitch, YouTube, and Kick tonight. If you're not following me on Kick, it's Mr. Mike MTL. And You know, unless you're a big streamer, there's not really like a following there. Do I get some viewers on Kick? I've only streamed on Kick like 3 or 4 times. So yeah, I dropped half a roof on my leg. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's not that bad, but it hurts like a mother. Like all here is like swollen out. It hurts like a bastard. Now your leg won't get wet in the rain. Exactly. No, a house. Yeah, I dropped a house. I mean, no, I was removing my father's old shed. So I went on the ladder, and I took the handsaw, and I start cutting it across in sections, and then you have to go underneath and cut it with the sawzall underneath like this, and then it was hanging on a post with a giant piece on the top, and so I would just, some people would pay for that pick, yeah. Maybe. And so I pushed it. It pulled it. It was heavy. It was like 150 pounds. And it fell and then broke in two in midair and then flipped and then just landed on my leg. I don't know how I didn't break my kneecap or my leg. It just hit me, and you know, that was it. My father's standing there like, oh shit, like, you okay? I'm like, you know the Peter Griffin thing when he falls down and he goes. I did that for like 10 minutes. Literally did that for 10 minutes. And then he's like, you're okay? I'm like, I just need a cup of coffee. A few weeks ago, you almost lost your eye twice. Yeah, this is what happens, man, when you do stuff. I'm so used to getting hurt. So used to getting hurt. I'm always getting hurt. I'm so used to getting hurt. I've done things you guys probably would not imagine. I've been in situations you probably have never been in. What can I tell you? Just, you know, you're part of my family. That's what happens. Literally, that's what happens. You get hurt. You know. Like that time when I was younger, my father's yelling for the bass. He's like, Mike, what? My mother. We go downstairs. She's like, I lost a part of my thumb. You gotta find it. We gotta wrap it up, and then we gotta go to the hospital so they can put it back. My grandpa had to jump off a ladder with a chainsaw, and luckily only broke his hip. We're starting to get old, bro. I know. My father, he needs 2 new hips, and he's just stubborn, really badly. What do you guys want to do tonight? You want to do FFA? We're streaming on... Yeah, there's 2 people watching on Kick, actually.
Trussell99 gifted a tier 1 subscription to Recall.
Hey, Trussell, man. Thanks, buddy. Much appreciated for the gifted. Yeah, we're on the new gifted bend, or the sub bend, the 100 sub stretch till September. But anything you guys contribute will greatly go to tournaments. So thank you very much. Thanks, Trussell. Appreciate that. How you doing? We're gonna again pick up. Who is this? We're gonna again pick up in September. Like we got a tournament this week. I'll stop the music, or I'll put it lower. Let me play some of the StarCraft stuff in the back. Good man, I've been watching Sonic Own with my Dark Ranger stuff today. Yeah, I saw some of Sonic streaming. I like watching him play Night Elf. The Dark Ranger thing is pretty cool. Want to get those matches going, Solstice? Ooh. He went 6 in a row to end his day. Yeah, awesome. I like Sonic. He's a good player. It's too bad because he was in the Discord a long time ago. He played in like 2 of our tournaments. But everybody's on different schedules, right? So 10 more minutes. Sorry for the waffling. Waffling. Sorry for the waffling. I've lost a lot. Like, I'm on the weekend World of Warcraft streams now. So on Saturday, Sunday, you'll probably see me doing that. Friday nights, Warcraft 3. And, you know, if I can get Warcraft 3 in Monday to Thursday, I will. If I could do it every day, I'll do it every day. I'm very tired. I just feel bad, though, because when we have no tournaments happening and I jump on, like, I'm so tired, like, I can't put in the energy to, like, ladder to, like, you know, put on a good show or whatever. So I was on a huge winning streak, then I couldn't play for a bit. Now I can't win a game. That's Warcraft 3. That's literally Warcraft 3. Yeah. Funny thing, was doing good, then I had to work more hours than I used to. No, I know, man. I'm going back at the end of August. Vakor let me know today we hit over 10,000 subscribers, which is followers, on YouTube. That's pretty cool. And so, seems to be very, like, mix of people coming in from shorts from different games, the scouring, some new people coming in from Warcraft 3 from, like, the grubby video, survival game, the auto battler, like some World of Warcraft people, like a little bit of everything, but like a little bit of everything, because it would go like do 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 do. Oh, sorry, do 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 do, like literally like this, and I'm literally trying to post something every day. But unless you have video content, it's very hard. Some stuff doesn't do very well for me. It's just the way it is. Like, I can get 20 views and post another video and do 400 views and post another video and get 5,000 views. Like, it's so inconsistent. Like, I don't even know what direction to go in. But it's there. It's doing something. It's doing something. Maybe during the year it'll be different. We'll see. Let's see, gentlemen. The moment is coming. Trust. I don't know what the moment is. My goal for all of this has always been to give back to the community that I was entrenched in and do Warcraft 3 tournaments. And then, you know, when people piss you off and you're just like, I'll just do everything. And then I met a lot of cool people. And so I'd go give less on this side and give a little bit everywhere. I did hyper roll. I dropped a roof on my leg. A good chunk of it. New Warcraft RTS, Warcraft 4 Series expansion could be the moment. Listen, I love Warcraft. I just started World of Warcraft. I'm really enjoying it. I think, you know, maybe that's the direction we should have taken the Discord, but we taken the Discord in whatever direction we can go. Existing Warcraft 3 content creators should do well. I'm not considered a content creator in Warcraft 3 if you think about it. Like, YouTube doesn't consider me as one, because they really don't push my stuff, to be honest, for Warcraft 3. Honestly, the Reddit post of the WoW arena in Warcraft 3, top tier. Top tier. Any good replays on the FLO TV? I mean, I might play a couple of games, but I just want to see first. Oh my god, there's nobody playing. What is going on? There's nobody at the 2K plus. You are, though, one of the very few during NA hours. It's just unfortunate because the numbers, like back before when I got partner, like I was getting rated by everybody. And there's actually quite a bit of viewers. And I was getting rated by Turin, and I was getting rated by this guy and this guy and this guy. And then I would just pull in sometimes 50 people, sometimes 75 people. And so kind of like with the raids and the regular numbers I was pulling in, it like propelled me into the summer and through the summer. And then as the summer was ending, because summer's really low, the numbers started dropping off like this fast. So I really picked my time when I was going to stream. And then I applied for partners, stopped streaming for 2 weeks, because if I would have streamed anymore, I probably wouldn't have gotten partner. And then they gave it to me. And the best part is I had the numbers like a little bit before that, and I applied. They said no, and then I got it the second time. I need to stream more again. Just hard lately. It's hard in general, like to stream, but if you have a schedule and you set to it, and the thing is, like, people want to see a face most of the time, or some kind of image of a thing, you know, potato or whatever. They want to see a person. They want to attach a face to your content. They want to know what content, because if you're a variety streamer, you're a variety streamer. There's so many variety streamers. But what separate you from everybody else? What separates me from everybody else? Me, I'm a run tournaments, community leader, you know, can talk, can do whatever, you know. But does that make me special or unique from other people? Not necessarily. But you become a niche in a game, like all the StarCraft 2 people who became niches in their game, boom, done. Like, they're good. You're vibing when you're streaming. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, you're supposed to have, like, this is not a purposeful stream, what I'm doing. This is hanging out with you guys. But you're supposed to have a plan when you stream. You're supposed to have some kind of content you're going to make out of the stream. So rather than streaming a 14-hour streams every day, which some people do in Warcraft 3 and other game categories, you say, I'm going to stream 4 days a week or 3 days a week, and those are going to be like 2 to 5 hours, or whatever the case, 3 hours. And then I'm going to purposely, when I stream, I'm going to make content in that stream for YouTube, and then clips to put on somewhere else. That's what you're supposed to do, because Twitch doesn't allow you to grow. So there's this, like, I guess we're just chatting about it, if you guys want to know. There's this, I'm going to turn this down a little bit. It's like 3%. It's fine. There's this guy who streams Baseball Manager or something or other. And I stumbled upon him randomly because I was browsing categories of games. Like, let's look at something I could play for fun. But, like, I don't need any more games. I'm just looking around. And he has like 350 viewers or 300 viewers streaming this Baseball Manager game. And I go there. He's the only person streaming it. There is nobody else. So what it tells me, if it's a one-time off and the guy just picked up a game, he just jumped into a category, because that happens. It makes sense. But it happens every day with a similar number. And then you go in and it's the same two people chatting all the time. So he's view botting to one game. He has, I don't know, 1,500 followers on Twitch. So he's view botting, trying to get a niche in a game on Twitch. And I didn't see a YouTube, and I asked him, I think I asked him, like, do you have a YouTube, or do you, like, because then the whole point would be to do that and take that content and put it on YouTube and clip the videos and make it properly and upload them. But he wasn't doing that. So he's just view botting on a dead category for no reason, like literally spending his money, and he's not really talking to anybody. It's just kind of whatever. But like, that kind of stuff doesn't help you. Even if you think it does, it doesn't help you. But you can go stream in low categories, like I don't know, like if you stream in Warcraft 3 on any given day, sometimes there's 2 people, sometimes there's 25, sometimes just 20. Most of the time there's a streamer in Warcraft 3 streaming with 1 viewer. And then there's a couple, like, you know, if Carson's streaming, then there's another guy with 30 and then drops off. And then other times back to Warcraft streaming with, you know, like today 400 people they had, which is down from their usual number, but usually they're in like 1,000 or 1,500. And then there's maybe somebody else with 200, and then keeps dropping down, depending on the peak times. But you're going to go grow in Warcraft 3 with, let's say, your new streamer. and you want to get the RTS games, you just want to jump in. So you go to Warcraft 3, pop in the game. Nobody knows who you are at all. You're streaming to 0 viewers. Unless somebody raids you, nobody's going to know who you are. Unless you joined the Discord or unless you joined whatever and posted your stream somewhere. So nobody's, and then you're okay, great. Now somebody raided you. I raid somebody. I raid people all the time. 10 people, 5 people, 100 people, whatever. Whoever I have, I'll do it. How many times I've like raided somebody and I actually had numbers and they just like didn't acknowledge the rage, and they had like 100 followers on Twitch and like never paid attention to it. It's like, what are you doing? That's completely contrary to what you're supposed to be doing. So I regret those because I could have gave it to somebody else who would have appreciated it. But yeah, you want to grow, jump into categories that are low and try to make friends and network. But the best thing to do is stream with a purpose and then spread your content on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram and wherever you want to, Facebook, wherever you want to do it. You can do it anywhere. And multi-stream. If you're not multi-streaming, you're not going to get discovered. And then people will pick whatever platform picks up the most, that'll be your main platform. But the whole goal is that like you want TikTok to bring in people, you want YouTube to bring in people, you want YouTube to be your, I guess, more or less like your main content platform in the end, and then live streaming as live streaming. You want people just to come hang out and talk to you. That's the whole point of live streaming. But I think, let's say your game is World of Warcraft. It's not my game, but I just started doing it, and then I just started posting like a bunch of content on World of Warcraft. Shorts, videos, my live streams, and listen, I met some people followed me on different platforms, and some people usually reached out to me and like really quickly, which is really cool. That's not to say like all of a sudden I'm going to be streaming to 1,000 people in World of Warcraft, but you know, there's more people. There's thousands and thousands and thousands of people up there have been playing and know what to do. But it's just you know, what are you doing? If you're streaming 8 hours a day and you have on average like 10 to 50 people, whenever you dip down below 50 people, those are the games you probably shouldn't be doing, whether you're variety or retro or whatever, because nobody's interested in them. You're actually hurting yourself. So stick to the stuff that actually does well. Clip it, use it on your other platforms, post it everywhere, stream less. And just post like, you know, you want to play a couple games, because if you're literally playing a new game every day, unless you're established already, like it doesn't work, right? It doesn't really work. Like if I stream like Age of Empires 4, I like it. We ran tournaments for it. How often do you see me streaming it? You know, do I feel like the need to grind ladder in AoE 4? No, I don't. How often do you see me streaming it? A couple of times, and people, maybe they've come out for a tournament. We had some good tournaments or turnouts for that. First one. You know, people don't like it. They don't want to participate. They want free money or whatever. We don't do it. StarCraft 2 is one of those things where like we've had like the first couple of StarCraft 2 tournaments we did. Wow. We had some people come out. I had some decent StarCraft 2 streams. I've had some bad StarCraft 2 streams. I'm nobody in StarCraft 2, right? But it's still a good game, and you can still like contribute and do your own thing. But it you know, that's what you want to do, and you have the skills to become a grandmaster and stream. People will follow you because you're a grandmaster, and will watch you because you're a grandmaster. And then all of a sudden you're making build builder videos because you're a grandmaster. People will follow your content because you're a good player. And if you can package that with being able to present that to people, then you'll be all fine. And then you could branch off into zero space and do this and do this and do this and do that. But you know, have a brand, be a content. I don't know. I always like You know, when I go back to the podcasting stuff, like brand yourself or brand whatever you're doing. So I happen to brand myself as Mr. Mike MTL, which probably would have changed my name if I in hindsight now would have probably did something different. But I stuck with it because that's been my social media handle for the last couple of years. And to be honest, I started on X, on Twitter. That's where I started social media stuff. So, and then I went over to podcast. Actually, I went over and did self-publishing for poetry, and then I went over to podcasting, and I built a following there. Oh, I got to fix my camera. Let's leave it here. You think? That's all right. That's all right. So, you know, that's more or less what I did. And I had some good success with my podcast, the first Largemouth Bass 50 stream streak. I had some good success with my podcast in the first year or two I did it, which is very abnormal because that doesn't usually happen. Let's fucking go. And I was getting donations and monetization and getting paid for ad revenue and stuff like that. Like I was building something that where people are interested. I like interviewed some really interesting people, and then I was working with agents who would contact me and be like, I would get like 10 emails a week. Like, can you interview this person? Like I had no time. I couldn't do it. That was part of the problem. And then my concussions, but so I was always about branding. Mr. Mike Podcast, Wrong Answers Only. That was what my YouTube was about. That's why it was really hard to switch my YouTube over. I probably should have just started a new YouTube channel. Fresh. But because it was already established, I changed it. I didn't know any better. So I'm not going to change it now. It's too late. I have history on there. It's really hard. You have to build the history in your channel. Like, that's what you really need to do. It's hard to do that stuff, but, you know, branding's important. Who are you? What are you? What are your colors? How do you speak? Do you have any particular words that you use all the time? You know, you're a political commentator, or you're a gamer, or you're a life advisor of things. You just scream at the camera or the microphone all the time like Tyler One and all these idiots. Sure. So that's content. Kids actually love that kind of stuff for some reason. They think that's entertainment because they don't know what entertainment is. A lot of kids don't know what entertainment is, but the days of like new content creators coming out of nowhere and like streaming to 10 million people, it's kind of over. And a lot of these streamers now, they're not even gaming. They're just doing like in real life stuff. Like so dumb. Then again, you know, the guys from Epic Mealtime. Do you guys know for the guys from Epic Mealtime? Yeah, well, Harley used to work for me. So I used to go work in their organization at the camp. And they used to do all that stuff. I did it too. We also do all that stuff in the mess hall with these crazy sandwiches and like all that crazy stuff. And anyways, him and his friends had this idea in the business and they took it and went in real life and they got involved in the YouTube when YouTube was small and there was no niche and you can literally post a video of you walking in a grocery store and it would make a 2-minute video would blow up because if you go back to their first video, that's what happened. So like, I know a lot of people making this up. And I remember, you know, I'll never forget the meeting we had. We had a meeting one night in my room, him and a bunch of like 8 other staff members. And he had to take, and there was a bathroom in my room and he had to go to the bathroom and he just went in and took a shit with the door open or whatever. And we had a good laugh about it. But, You know, sometimes the stupidest ideas come out of nowhere, like literally out of nowhere. I had this really good idea for a sports revenue bar that would entertain. It would get a venue, like a venue. Somebody took the idea. I told the wrong people. It still exists today. You know? So, actually, one of the best ideas I've ever had, and this was back in 2016 before it kind of everything blew up and everybody was doing it. So, I knew a guy that was in journalism and he was working for like TSN and the Sports Network and a couple other local things and doing like local university calling games as a caster and all kinds of stuff. And we knew a couple other people that were into sports and fantasy hockey and football and all that stuff. And we knew some of the guys that were like kind of already either feed in or getting their feet in to like the sports casting and getting their name known, but it's going to take them a while. But we kind of knew. But I didn't have the technical skills then to do things. And I was really busy working 2 jobs and stuff. So what I really wanted to do was I wanted to run a sports blog website with a podcast and have myself and a couple other people write at least 1 or 2 or daily articles on the sport about what was going on, recaps. What about this? What?
Is that worth it?
I don't know. I can't answer that right now. And so now I got distracted because I don't know what I was saying. Anyways, I had that idea, and so I couldn't do the technical side with the website and all that stuff, and I didn't know how to navigate that. And he had another guy had a friend that could, and these guys wanted to do something, and they were coming over, and they wanted to, and I'm like, this is the idea. We're gonna call this website this. It's gonna be 4 or 5 of us. I'm gonna be the head lead and tell everybody what to do with their responsibilities. We need a guy to do the website. We need a place to record the podcast. We need somebody with all the technical aspects. You know a guy that does that. I know a lot about the sports. You know a lot about the football. I know a lot about the hockey. We're going to get a couple other guys on, and we're going to write blog pages. We're going to do a podcast. We're going to launch a YouTube, and we're going to have ad revenue on the... hey, there's my sister. Ad revenue on the website. So that was the plan. And he just couldn't get his SHIT together at all. He couldn't. And then American football. And then within that time frame, like everybody started popping out with a fantasy sports thing. Think of Yahoo Sports with all their fantasy articles. Like I wanted to do that, but like identify ourselves with a podcast. Nobody was doing it yet, but they were starting to do it. It was such a good idea. I had a good brand idea. I even drew out like what we can get made. It was good. Like there was more to it. And these guys didn't want to put in the time. They want to go out drinking every weekend. They want to go try to hook up with girls. They want to do this. And I had this idea. I'm like, if we just stopped doing this and every week and got together like a think tank and do this and record, and even after work once or twice a week, and just send me the stuff, or we'll send it to the guy and he'll load everything. We'll generate revenue, and he would have a business, and it would be stuff you're interested in. And they couldn't do it at all. They just couldn't get together. They're too selfish. So that shit hit the bed. And then, a couple years later, the guy's like, oh, I had this idea. I want to do this and do this and do this. And it's like, that was literally the idea I gave you and you didn't want to do it. Fast forward. Start my podcast. People notice you're doing it locally. Plus, most of my listeners were Americans anyways. But locally, you start like knowing you're doing it. Local, especially like people locally of you, unless you're friends or family, even then, generally don't support you because they don't want you really to succeed, or they do, whatever the case may be. And got how excited they start contacting you. Wouldn't believe people who were contacting me out of the woodworks, knowing I was doing this. They're like, "Oh man, podcast!" Like, "Oh my god," because people listen. I listened to your episode, and and granted, I was like navigating what I was doing because the beginning was all like variety and random stuff, but that happened, and then we interviewed the first female sports coach, not coach, first referee slash commentator, desk, like anchor from U.S. I think she's located in Arizona now. She's retired a long time. All kinds of stuff, like first pioneer woman to get into sports in that capacity, refereeing, I think coaching, broadcasting, you name it. Like the story she told us, even off recording, was crazy. And I brought my friend in to like get his foot in the door and like, you know, get like, I thought this would be of interest to him. And she offered him like a good opportunity to like contact me, and I know people in Arizona, and you have a good voice, a good ideas, da 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 da. He never did it. He blew it by, and he just shit the bed. And then so much so, a year later, or so, I think a little bit more, he decided that he was going to go copy my format, more or less, and go do it with another guy from work. And not tell me about it. And then I found out about it and like, okay, fine. But you're literally like, we've been friends for years. You don't tell me about it. And you're making no money doing this, because I know. Like, I know. Anyways, so people take your ideas or run with whatever you're doing, and then they go for it. And they try to do better. It's the same thing we tried doing with the streamers, with the small streamers here for SMF. We try to get people to come on board with 0 viewers, 1 viewer. Like, hey, come represent us. You can cast or run some of our tournaments. I'll fork the bill. And you come run everything through the Discord. You don't need your own separate Discord. You don't need to do this. You just do it here. Everybody will benefit. You will benefit. The community will benefit. Nope. Everybody shit the bed. Everybody shit the bed. And they all did the same thing. And they all thought they could do better. And they all went and did it. And they failed. And they're still failing. And they're not doing any better. And so whether it's in real life or here, it's the same problems. Nobody can work together. Even though you're literally saying, here, let's try. By community. By committee. By committee. That's the word. By committee. Let's do this. And so there you go. Maybe the ideas are not mine, but the concepts, everybody went and copied the concepts. Or your tournament formats, or this or that, or whatever. Everybody wants to run a tournament. Everybody wants to do the same thing. Not saying like, you know, you're not allowed. You can. Everybody can. But nobody wants to work together. They want their own piece of the pie, whether small or big. It's really funny. In real life, that stuff bothers me worse because I help those people personally. So here, I don't care. I'm nice to people. I've been nice to people, and you know, everybody wants to pretend and they want to go. You know, it's like there's one person in our Discord actually who's been in here for like 3 years. Post your link and leave all the time. That doesn't help you. That does nothing. Literally posting your link and leaving does nothing. Even advertising it, like I know, even advertising it doesn't do anything. But that one person never could have contributed to the community at large or wanted to do variety collaboration. There's a couple of people I reached out for like other things, but like, let's do this or this. I've reached out to a couple bigger streamers and I was like, we could fork the bill for this. So let's do this. What do you think? You run it. No, no problem. No problem. Other people gatekeep things. Gatekeep their community. Go tell people certain things. Because what they think they have going is better. Okay. It's okay. So I think that kind of stuff like is the same in business. Like business is business in real life. So I think that was my mistake, and maybe I should have just started it like that website with the podcast with other people. I just am so busy. I couldn't get that going. I really wanted to. I like doing it. I was already doing it. I was already writing blog posts for a blogging website and I was making money doing it. So that was kind of cool. But, you know, all that jazz. Brand yourself. Brand yourself. I helped a couple people get their podcasts off the ground, actually. Well, unit composition, master doctors, and bats. I think he kind of has no choice, which is really funny. But, like, he does not have enough bats to deal with this. Inner fire, devotion, and armor. It's crazy. What's this? Zug. Like, once human gets 03 upgrades on griffins with devotion, level 2 at least, and he gets inner fire, like, you need an expo, number 1. But, like, these bats are not enough, like, at all. You need orb on the blade. Like, he's got triple bestiary. Needs to quit. Yeah, he needs to quit. All right, he needs to quit. I went on a tangent about content creation, but I mean, you guys can ask me anything you want. You can ask me about the roof I dropped on my leg. You know, I'm just here hanging out with you guys, so we'll talk about the game. We'll talk about whatever you want. We're just not going to talk about politics. It's not. It never ends well. Yeah, I mean, 03 Griffins here. And now he's getting the damage upgrades. Like, does he have staff? He probably has 1 or 2 staffs. He has a 1. He's got heal scrolls. And scroll protection. So, when he decides to go sack the base with scroll protection, you're never going to kill those Griffins. Right? You need like 25 freaking thousand bats. He has barely any lumber, and he's on Echo Isles. There we go. Forced to engage. Not using the bats. You know what you can do here? You can do like, you get a walker, disenchant to scroll protection. But now look, all his bats went to waste. Disa 1991. What's up, buddy? I'm sorry, I don't have auto translate on. GG. So, yes, wife.
Mute me.
Hold on 1 second.
Because
Yo.
I wanted to stock up.
He's trying to bite you. He's trying to bite you to the classical Russian joke. What's the classical Russian joke?
I'm getting them.
Tell me what it is. Yeah.
I'm ordering it.
Okay. Yeah. Tell me what the classical Russian joke is. Oh, my knee's killing me. Is it the classical Russian joke, the one where you drop a roof on your leg? Because I did that today. I did. It hurts like a bastard. It's non-translatable because 300 is Trista in Russian. Okay, so can you tell me in your own words what he's saying so we can understand the joke? And it rhymes with some ugly words. Okay, it's all right. You know, sometimes we get some funnies. Tears. Sorry, man. When somebody say Trista, the simple answer is all right. And what's the translation for that? Tell me. Oh, Rolex versus Evanescence. Let's do that. Suck the tractor driver is a translation. Sounds so funny though. That's gotta be an inside local joke, you know? Yeah, you gotta make me laugh. Never got time out here. Russians seems to like jokes about tractors. Russian, there's it's like Italians. Italians have a certain sense of humor towards things. In French, in Quebec, they have their humor. Sometimes when you translate it, it doesn't make any sense, but to them it's hysterical. So you only have to you only understand the joke really if you speak the language, because then you could think in the language. Right? Basically, you got to kind of like be entrenched or have it like, you know, maybe you lived in Russia for a year and you kind of like get the language and some of the jokes, or your girlfriend's Russian or your husband's Russian or whatever, and you're a different culture. Apparently, your name is some very particular, funny, informal Russian word. Is it really? Can you guys verify that for me? Oh, yeah, it's true. Verified. What's the funny informal word in Russian? Huey is a funny word. I had 2 students this year. Be my translator. I had 2 students this year from Russia, and those guys were so funny. They had such a good sense of humor, but also cold stone when they had to be. Yeah, I love those guys. They're great. Made me laugh all the time. All the time. Player forces are under attack. You still use your Russian keyboard? Yeah, I remember you got the Russian keyboard. That's cool. But you know none now. You missed out, dude. You missed out. We're getting double AOW. We're getting hunts, perhaps. Maybe we're getting hunts. We're streaming on YouTube and Twitch and Kick tonight, guys. Jens plays with Russian sounds. Does he really? Leon plays with Italian. Warcraft 3. I did it for a little bit, just for fun. Just for fun. Keyboard looks cool. Hey, can you get rid of that seagull? Get rid of it. Who's gonna fight? Oh. Players' forces are under attack. Is today Monday? No, is it really? Holy shit. I don't know what day it is. I'm off. I don't know. I don't know what days or what days. I'm just like working every day in the house and outside the house. Another AOW here. What the heck is this guy doing? Evanescence, rolling Rolex. Rolex harassing. He's going to lose all these guys. Is Arcane going to finish? No, Arcane's not going to finish in time. Archer's coming in. Although he's defending pretty well here. If you can get like 2 or 3 peasants to finish the expo, he might be in good standing. And the AOW might finish. Rolex is pounding down the wisp here. Actually, if you can get rid of the AOW, that would be good too. Warden, it's got some mana. The Expo's going to finish. The Arcane's going to finish. And I think Rolex holds this push. Holds the push. Arcane's out. Try not to lose any peasants. Probably needs another tower, but... He's going to get the well. He's doing pretty good here, rebuilding on this side. Hunt's coming out. Evanescence is at 2020 at the moment. Footman. He's going to move the AOW in after eating a tree. It's a pretty good push, though. I was going to say it's probably need to call to arms and rally some more guys and keep building peasants in the main for lumber, because he's super short on lumber at the moment. Like super short. Now he's gonna have the whisk come in. He's gonna build an AP in the back. Oh man, talk about the pressure here. Trying to get rid of this well. Equipment coming. Does get the archer. Might be able to get this AOW. It's looking pretty good actually. Hey, Rolex, man, my man. Does have to stop the AP before the militia expire. It's going to get another well. Hunt's coming out. 16 of 40. Rebuilt 3 wells in the back here. Yeah, maybe attack the tree. I don't know. It's got to get the... Send this. Another AP being built here. Evanescence really pushing this, guys. Really pushing this. Building a bunch of farms in here, maybe. It's going to staff back. It's going to get a bunch of mana. It's going to be able to defend now. Footman should go down. Or is he going to waste it on the Archmage? Detonation, detonation. Oh, that's... You got to deny this. Can't give that experience away. Level 3. Oh, man. AP. It's a tough go. And he still can't tech because he's so short on lumber. He's been defending this. Probably needs to wall off and build another tower here. 20 of 40. Rolex 42 of 48. Rip. Rip. Sees the AP. And Evanescence coming back with the Warden. Well, you can't build a guard tower. Lumber mill's not done. I think now's the time to get in there. Maybe Mad split the Footman. He's going to jump in. He's going to run in, fan and knives. Oh, he doesn't want to get hit by the Arcane, but the AP sets himself up and the Hunts keep pumping out. Like, the Footmen are going to have no chance. Like, 0 chance here. Even though you're getting defend. And all the wood guys are here. I don't know. He's calling the boys. He's teching. Oh, the AP's going to get teched by the creeps. That's actually super beneficial. And ensnare on the Huntress. It's working out. What's up, 420? What's the good word? Kill the Huntress. Kill the Huntress. Wisp coming out. Lose a bunch of militia potentially here. Gets a Huntress. AP surviving here. Gonna try to get a bunch of Wisp. Detonation. Detonation. Deny. No. Gonna have to watch out here. Taking too much damage. So we got any more footmen?
A town is under siege.
Farm over here. Oh my god, he's got barely any units to deal with this. What's the good word, bud? What's the good word? I'm really surprised. You can probably attack the creeps and bring them in here with the Archmage.
Forces are under attack.
Oh, he's following that one hunt. Oh, this footman should go down. And here come the creeps. If you can get all of them on the AP, that would be beneficial. You must have got the hunt. There's the body. Looks like a dead frog or something. And tech is 8 seconds away. Would you not just get like a tavern hero here and not wait for the MK? Maybe life drain? I don't know. Not much, just relaxing, dude? Yeah, I'm just hanging out.
Players' forces are under attack.
Hanging out, watch some FLO TV. Talk shop. Complain a little bit. Dropped a roof on my leg today. Now I can buy potions. We do got a glaive out. And we're getting 2 griffin aviaries. So it's hawks or it's griffins. Maybe hawks into griffins. Scout tower is going to finish. Sorry, guard tower is going to finish. And here come the creeps again. With Wisp repairing in the background. And really low in lumber for Evanescence here. We got more at home. It's MK. It's MK. I mean, you can't go wrong with the MK here. Detonation. Here comes the end. These guys are just chilling here. Level 4. Now we're talking. Level 4. So he's investing in glaive. So you're going to see hawks maybe coming out here. Yeah, definitely. Evanescence leaves. GG. Rolex is the man. I wish I was rich so I could drop large donations on streamers. Imagine a 50k dono. Oh, that'd be crazy, dude. That'd be crazy. You're better off literally sending it to them directly. Twitch is going to take half of that. But that would, it's kind of cool. Yeah. I would do the same thing. It depends. It depends if you're like the old Twitch partner. I think the old Twitch partner got like 70 to 90%, like the old timers, the old time Twitch partner status. And now it's like Twitch affiliate plus 1, level 1, and then level 2, and then level 3. Like if you're able to sustain 100 sub points for 3 months straight, then you get like 70%. But then also if you get like a tier 2 and a tier 3 sub, you're entitled to 70% and 60%. And I think at tier 1, which is the regular subs everybody usually subs to, it's 50%. So if it's $7.99 or whatever it is in American side, Twitch gets half of it. On Kick, apparently that doesn't work like that. On Kick, I think you keep 95% of what you make. So, and now Twitch has like I don't have max ads. I have a little bit of ads, just the bare minimum. But like on Twitch is putting ads everywhere on people's streams. That sucks. I just have to donate a hypothetical 100k then. Yeah, you would donate 100k hypothetically, and then 50k. Well, it depends. I don't know. I don't know what would happen. I don't even know if they would let you do that. Because I think there might be a max in one shot. I don't know. Maybe. I think I got a couple $100 donations in the past. $50. And then sometimes people come in and donate like 50 subs. Not often. That happens like once a year or something. If I think generally like Like Trestle's given a bunch of bits and then subs. Tactical Fur doesn't come around anymore. Like I'm looking at my bit stuff. Sunshine we don't see anymore. I think Huey, Rainer, Largemouth Bass have gifted the most. And Solstice is 4th. Klein Shillpad, we don't see anymore. Random Band Gamer, I haven't seen in a long time. Slay Days only occasionally he's been here. Less so since the beginning of time. I Stop Click says he's gifted 15 subs here on the channel, but those got refunded immediately. Like here's 15 subs, or here's 5 subs, and then on the next like couple days after, it got denied or something, or their payment wasn't updated, and then the Twitch takes the money back. So it's not like I lost anything, but I didn't get it. It was definitely him. That happened twice. He did that twice. I don't see him either anymore, but yeah, it's one of those things. Let's see what's going on the kick side of things. Yeah, it's pretty quiet, but there's 2 people there. There's a 2 personnes sous le kick, and it sucks. I have to donate a hypothetical then. Oh wait, I read that already. I'm reading the 2 different chats. So the text looks different. Yeah. Oh, Kobo Solo. Who else is here playing? Who's Templario? Who's that? I don't know who that is. That's interesting. What's that lasted literally 7 minutes. Let's watch that. Let's watch that, guys. But then there's also guys who've donated directly to say, I want to put $50 to this tournament. Like Figglewig, Rainer, Sunshine, a couple other guys. They've done that in the past. Like, here, put this towards this tournament. Okay. And we do that. Oh, Templar Rio versus Dagagio Yo. Human versus Night Elf, and I have a funny feeling that this guy is going to lose everything to a DH. So let's find out. No, it's a Tavern Hero. Oh boy. It's a Tavern build. Is it Dark Ranger? Is it Dark Ranger? Sonic's been doing the Dark Ranger thing, right, Trussell? Oh boy, yeah. There's the Tavern. Sorry, there's the altar. Definitely gonna be Tavern, so we'll find out what it is. And it's the old Archmage standard. Double welt. It's either, I would say either Firelord or Dark Ranger. I can't see it really being anything else, but you know, anything's possible. Find out. And have I donated to people in the past? Yes. Of my own money. Have I subbed to people? Yes. Not many, but I've subbed to people. Where I spread the love, where I can. In the past, when I used to watch streams, when I was unemployed, or not working, I should say. Obviously, I couldn't do it. But that's with everybody. Shit happens. Pit Lord. Holy cow. All right. Templar Rio with the Cleave first Pit Lord. This is going to be interesting. I guess that synergizes well with Night Elf because they can heal off the bat. And not worry about the mana because you went Cleave first. Make Pit Lord great again. Claws +5 here for Dagageo. Yo. Gonna Expo. While this is going on, he's AOW creeping and using the archers to do the green. So he's able to do both at the same time, which is honestly really good for the Pit Lord. And he's going to get a ring +3 out of this. And a level 2. Archmage is already a level 2. He's running over to see if he's doing this or the Mercenary. Usually they do the Mercenary. But Templar Rio, he's taking a different page. Different creep route. Different strat. There's the level 2. He's going to run over. So he's literally dodging what would be considered the standard creep route here. But now he's going to get harassed. Expo goes down for Dagageo. Detonation. And while that's happening, Arcane, but does it really matter? Doesn't matter. Oh, he's going Rain of Fire. Would you ride a Pit Lord if you had a saddle for him? I would. I'd make him my slave, my pet. Be like, go now, cleave this. Do it. Alright, it's gonna TP. Can't save this well, can he? Use up the juice. He's gonna lose the well. He's rebuilding it. Probably all sweaty. Maybe not. Maybe he's like skin snake. Like he's a demon. He's got scales or his hard armor. You know? He'd be like, what am I working for? Would he trot or would he fly? He would have to trot. Because I don't think he can actually fly. Maybe he's so heavy he can't fly. And the wings are more symbolic than anything else. Look, all the wisps, he saved them. He's almost level 3 Pit Lord. That sounds like an evolutionary failure. Well, they didn't. Demons never evolved. Right? They were created. So they... Oh, he's getting a Naga second too? What's going on? Bought slippers? Gloves of haste? Man, this Pit Lord. Yeah. Demons never evolved, so... Nor did angels. They're just created like this. Basically. Rain of Fire. Dreadlords can fly? I think Dreadlords are more like vampires, though. Kind of makes sense. Maybe the Pit Lord can, like, glide or, like, lift off and, like, it's very limited flying. Or the wings are kind of like a symbolic... They're like... They're fallen angels, basically. Maybe that's what that is. GG. And... He's dead. If it's all magic, then it doesn't matter. Well, if it's all magic, then it doesn't matter. Exactly. Again, maybe the wings are more symbolic than anything else. You know what I mean? Man, so many bots got banned today. So many Warcraft 3 bots got banned today from the Discord. And rightfully so. Just to let you guys know, if for some reason you get messaged on Discord from somebody that maybe shares a Discord with you, like Showmatch Friday or whatever, and they're spamming you or message you, you contact an admin or moderator and tell them, say, this person's doing this, and we get them banned immediately because they're just spam accounts. They're literally there to make Discord toxic for people and get somebody infected with malware or whatever. And that's it. We've banned like 5 of them today. Rolex versus Templario. We're going to watch this one, baby. You guys ready? Oh, yeah. Look at Trestle. Trestle's got the 8-month subscriber 8-month subscriber with a 6 months badge. Yo Mama's a tractor, yeah. And it's like it's a different Mr. Mike logo face. Mondo's got the 2-month badge, which is I think it's the coffee Mr. Mike one. Huey's got the 1-year badge, even though he's 13 months. And it's like the Emerald Mr. Mike logo. So they're all variation. Oh, we're going to wait 114 seconds. They're all variations now of the Mr. Mike logo, of the gold logo, just different. Cheer. Oh, my God.
Trusselled99 just cheered 510 bits. Templario is one of my favorite players.
Thanks, buddy.
Isn't afraid of the Tavern Heroes.
Isn't afraid of the Tavern Heroes, which I love. It makes Warcraft 3 more interesting. Especially... Oh, my God. Especially gives Night Elf like a je ne sais quoi. Something different, right? Let's see if he does the same thing again. Or he does something different against Rolex. Thanks for the bits. I love a good Demon Hunter, just not every freaking game. I like a good standard game, but I would like some change up. I think part of that too is the maps. Sometimes the maps you just have to play a certain way. Same as Blade Master and Archmage, yeah. You know. And DK. But that's the thing, like the races are designed in a way right now, and people use them that you stuck playing the meta because that's the best way to play. And there's been no changes or updates, or there's no versatility. Like, can you really go Shadow Hunter first every game? No. Sometimes to surprise your opponent, maybe. Depends on your skill level. You know, let's say, for example, if Grubby went Shadow Hunter first against Jens, he would probably lose all the time. Not because he's not good, but because it just doesn't work against that and against Night Elf. Now, if a 1500 player decided to do that against a 1400 player, probably could work. Could also lose, but... Templar Rio is Canadian? Is he really Canadian? Yeah, but the bust of the Tavern Hero and other heroes have brought them closer, and I wish good players would play it that way. They get used to doing things a certain way for winning, and they don't want to take chances. Most things are near meta now. Well, I would say the Dark Ranger thing is not a meme anymore. It's just a strategy. Pit Lord first is not a strategy, meta strategy. It's just it's not even a meme. You know, if you're doing it to lower MMR players for fun and building Zeppelin drops with demolishers and dropping in the forest, that's like memeing on somebody. But what else is a meme? Like Pally Rifles is a strategy, is a legit strategy. Necromancer, Necro Wagons is a legit strategy. Mass Griffins, legit strategy. Tier 2 Mass Casters or humans, a strategy. Mass Raider is a strategy and freaking annoying. Can't do it every game. It's a strategy. Kind of laming. Not memeing. Well, actually, some people can use it to meme, but it's Tavern Hero. It's Tavern Hero. You think he's going to get Pit Lord first? Or is he going to get something different? Tons of heroes are good openings now. In the Dark Times, every ogre has sleepy animations. Really? Is that true? All kinds of sleepy animations or different sleepy animations? Including a bunch of Tavern and Altar heroes. Yeah. I think Farseer, I mean, if you've done well, you can even use it against Night Elf. So Farseer can be used in like every matchup. Firelord can be used in a lot of scenarios. First as Night Elf. You can do like human Firelord, militia, footy, tower rush. Or you can go second. It's Pit Lord. You can do Fire Seer, Fire Lord, Tower Push. You can go Fire Lord third in some situations. You can do my famous Crypt Lord, Fire Lord. Mass Ghouls, Beetles, Slava Spawns. So, Militia here. A year or two ago, Moon was screwing around with Fire Lord first. Yeah. It works. Fire Lord can work. Like, Fire Lord first as Orc is probably not the best idea. Fire Lord first as Undead is probably not the best idea. And Fire Lord first against Human is that one strategy, more or less. But Night Elf can do it. Night Elf used to do Panda first. Remember the Panda first? Ever since the Panda got changed, you don't see it too much. The ultimate of the Pit Lord can hit Doom on any unit. Will bring out the Doom Guard on his side. It will, yeah.
Forces are under attack.
It will. Only heroes that feel weak to me right now are the Beastmaster and the Alchemist. Those two could use a small buff. Yeah, I think the worst hero in the game right now is Beastmaster. And Alchemist is really good and is normally a secondary hero for support and in situations. But you're probably right. Or Panda second all the time, yeah. That was a thing too. Even Human would get Panda sometimes. You know, against Orc. So that was a thing. Too many things have changed. Alchemist duration rage needs a duration buff.
A player's forces are under attack.
I wonder how that would work out. I mean, I know the whole thing with the Alchemist, he's high damage and low armor, and then you just bulk him up with items, and then he survives. I think maybe you start him off with 2 armor, and you bring down his max damage a little bit. To be honest, I think they need to do that. The passive ability of the Pit Lord was cleaving attack. Is it a coincidence when he slices enemy units? Is it a coincidence? Is Pit Lord a strat versus Human? No. It's not. It's not a typical strat you would do against Human. It's not a typical strat against anybody. But Undead, there's a particular Neo of Ida and a couple of people that would go Pit Lord first as Undead and make it reasonable. Like it would work. He always has 600 gold because he's saving it. He doesn't need to spend it right away. Got Tinker second too here. I think Rolex is like wondering what's going on. I think the last map has seen it before to front past Expo. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. He's getting some archer kills here, but well, he's got the arcane up. He's trying to get the AP. Cancels it. Probably should focus down the pocket. It's going to expire anyways. A lot of footies are hurt. I think Rolex is doing a really good job trying to save all his footmen. With the fire against the building workers. Yeah, there you go. Should pull them back immediately. There's a lot of stuff going on here. He's getting defend, he's teching. Elemental expires. AP is going to go down. We do have some footmen running, but they're all injured. Running to attack, but he's switching to dryads already. Which is a whole to do here. There's a level 3 Pit Lord with no items, by the way. Just has a cloak. Like nothing else. He's just doing massive damage here. He like completely ignores the arcane, like doesn't care. Tech's almost done. And here come the Drads and the Huntress, and they're gonna defend this no problem. Oh boy. I think Rolex is done here. There's no coming back from this. So lost everything. Freaking awesome Chad move to ignore the arcane. Well, because the Pit Lord doesn't need mana. And it doesn't affect like it's doing minimal damage against him, so it doesn't really matter, right? And his cleave is what he's banking on here, so like he's totally fine. Look, he put a pocket in the main. That's awesome. It's really good. He's making us work. High level player. Dryads for the abolish on the water elementals. Probably needs to bring the AP in a bit. 39 to 29 food. And here comes the Huntresses and the Dryads, and that's it. Like, that's GG. Even if MK comes out, maybe he tries to force a TP, but then a bolt on the Pit Lord won't kill him, and then you'll use the cloak. You'll disappear. Waste your mana. Archmage. Archmage. Oh, he didn't use the potion or it was on cooldown. GG. GG. Chad move, baby. Why am I getting more? Oh, I'm getting more messages because getting some messages. Baron versus Rolex. You guys want to watch Baron versus Rolex, or we can wait? Maybe Templar Rio gets another game, but right now he's got none. What do you guys want to watch? You tell me. You tell Mr. Mike. The Moon? You want to watch The Moon? The Moon? What do you mean? The Moon. We're streaming on Le Moon. Which one is Le Moon? Le Moon. I'll moon you. No, I know. I know. I think you guys are playing tricks on me. Bro. We're streaming on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch tonight, guys. There's 2 people watching us on Kick. I decided no TikTok for Warcraft 3. Because nobody sees it. Oh, my daughter's screaming in her sleep. She's like talking in her sleep. Yeah, nobody pops in for Warcraft 3 on TikTok. Who's... Hold on a second, guys. I'm just going to go to the bathroom really fast. Hold on. The moon. All right. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Got Rolex on the bottom left. Playing human in the blue, and the top right playing yellow. It's React Mr. Baron. So what are you guys up to today? You guys had to go work? What did your day consist of? I went to take down parts of a shed today. I was cutting it with a saw. And then half of it fell on my leg. Surprised I didn't break my kneecap. To be honest. I'm living in Canada. It's Italian breadsticks. Or Criplord coming out. It's going to be intense. Friday we have an A Cup 27. Warcraft 3.
A player's forces are under attack.
Saturday and Sunday I'm going to do probably World of Warcraft. Then we're hanging out doing FLO TV. I mean, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we might do Warcraft 3. I don't know. I like this very much. So what Rolex is doing, he knows a script lord. He knows he wants to see Baron wants to go fast expo. So he's fast tagging. He's not creeping. And he's running over immediately
Forces are under attack.
to deny the expo. And maybe, you know, a little bit harassing. He's probably going to get surrounded immediately. He does. But the more damage you can put down on this Crypt Lord, better for him. Denies the footman. Holy cow. Rolex playing really solid here. Just trying to put down some damage on the Crypt Lord again. Can't deny. Got a little bit of experience. Don't want to get, you don't want to get surrounded here. Crypt Lord took a lot of damage. And basically what this does is it A, denied the expo. B, sped up his tech and slowed down Baron's tech. And didn't allow the Crypt Lord to creep. Then you can argue in this situation that Rolex's Archmage also didn't get anything. But actually, he gave a little bit of experience to Baron here. He's almost level 2. 80 seconds away. Rolex is 18 seconds away. We'll see how much that makes a difference. I'm going to come back. You got to try to get that last hit on the creep. You can't. And denies the beetle at the same time. Well, level 2. Graveyard. Necropolis. Is he going to move into Garks? Is he going to move into Fiends? Necromancers. Pit Lord. You know, it's probably Death Knight second. And we got MK rifles coming out. One Sanctum. Meanwhile, Rolex is not really creeping at all. And then you have to face a really strong Grip Lord who's going to get level 3 faster. Like, no doubt. Cloak of Shadows. Yeah, this, I mean, level 3 Grip Lord is coming very shortly. You can go into green. You can go into lab. You can go right to the middle. Whatever's kind of the easiest thing here. Green. Slaughterhouse going down. Death Knight Fiends. Straight to tier 3. Mitchy. Sometimes I'm actually wearing my headphones all the time. My ears get hot inside. And sometimes I'll go to the bathroom. I'll take a Q-tip with cold water and just kind of like put some cold water around it on the edge on the inside. And it cools down your ear. Oh, 1-0. About to be 2-0 on the rifles. Now doing the Expo. Let's see, probably the Expo's going to go down. Priest out. Depth training is on its way. More rifles. I don't know. Maybe you'll be a little bit greedy here and do the red camp. Because you have priests out. Maybe you do that. With the Scroll of the Beast. Like, just do it right away. Greater Mana Pod on the Crypt Lord. Obsidian Goblin Merchant Shop. So, peasants alive. Alive and kicking. Sells the cloak. Probably buy an invul if you can. Got a heal scroll. Rolex is going to pwn him. Well, I think they're... I mean, he's not bad. Like, he could beat Rolex. Everything on par. But Rolex is pretty good. He did some good denies at the beginning. No, I'm saying they're both... Rolex is better, but... Like, he could take a game off Rolex. He's calling the boys. Yeah, I went right for the red camp, which I think that's the best thing to do right after. It's going to be a level 4 Crypt Lord, which is going to be super tough to deal with. This ain't WoW. No, baller. WoW is definitely going to be Saturday and Sunday. Definitely Saturday and Sunday. 2 statue schools. Got to pull everything now. Lich coming. I mean, if I see like a day during the week where there's nothing going on, I'll put it on. But Saturday and Sunday for sure. Bolts, the Crypt Lord. Oh, he's gonna need some potions here. Lich is out. Needs orb. Needs a lot of things. Clap. Got the invul. He's got heal wards too, plus the Scroll of the Beast. 2-0. My god. That's +7 with the scroll. And a devotion. Correct, baller. Big impale. Abomination's coming out. Disease Cloud's gonna be late. Nova. Did not use the Wand of Illusion. Could have used it on the Abominations. Crypt Lord. He's gonna go down. Is he? Yeah, Crypt Lord's dead. That's it. Oh, for Archmage. Bearing so. Oh, he killed the Archmage. Oh my god. That was a huge kill. 45 supply to 27. Abomination goes down. Death Knight's not level 3, so you don't have those good coils. MK still has an invul, and Criplord's coming back. Fiends are going to go down. That was a good timing by Rolex. GG. That was a good timing by Rolex. I don't think I've ever seen a human player harass a Criplord expansion like that. Because usually they go expansion. But he just ran over and like tried to deny it completely, like just delay. So that was pretty interesting. Yes, Mr. Baller. How are you? How art thou, Mr. Baller? How art thou? I'm gonna do it on Saturday and Sunday. Orc Brave versus Rolex. Watch this. It's funny, we had people like popping in and out on Twitch. We had like 40 people in here 2 seconds ago. Well, we got Mr. Orc Brave in the top left, and in the bottom right, it is Rolex. Rolex has got his money. He's got his money cut out for him here. Orc Brave is a tough customer. Big time. Big time. Into big times. I gotta blow my nose again. I gotta blow my nose. Short's still picking up. Wow. That's funny. The WoW content on YouTube is funny, Rainer. Like some people, bunch of subscribers are coming in from the WoW stuff. Well, we're getting Farseer Headhunters coming in at Orc Brave. No surprise there. And early Arcane from Rolex with the 2 farm. I imagine he's going to 2 farm tech or 3 farm tech. Like Orc Brave is just going to harass you to no end. Them nerfing defend was not a fantastic idea. Definitely not. Maybe a little bit would have been okay. Hey, what happened to my video? My video camera just screwed. And immediately taking too much damage on the Archmage. Trying to do the same with the Footman, the Elemental. Good body blocks there.
Forces are under attack.
Gonna run back. Archmage running for his life. Split the wolves. Gonna come into the main. What are these footmen doing? Nothing. Blacksmith in the back. Archmage still running for his life. Being chased by the Farseer. And Farseer doesn't matter. Level 1. 2 burrow, more headhunters coming out. Teched. Shop. You turn.
A player's forces are under attack.
U-turn. He did a U-turn, basically. There's no U-turns here. No turning on right on red. So after chasing him for a while. Not going to get the last hit there. Here you got to be careful. Because the Hydra Hatchling will slow you down with the poison attack. You can lose your heroes. Pretty dangerous. Pretty dangerous. What's up, buddy? How are you? I'm doing great. No problem, dude. No problem. We just started World of Warcraft. And so I think Saturdays and Sundays we're going to do it. It like, you know, streams vary now. Sometimes we got 20 people in here. Sometimes we got 100. Sometimes we got World of Warcraft's like 10. So if you're on, and you know what I did? I looked up. I was looking for somebody. I think we had like 15, and then people like trickle out. And I looked up World of Warcraft, and I was like, Canada. Look up Canada, and then you were there, and I was like, boom, done. Yeah. You're more than welcome to join our Discord if you'd like. Just stick around. It's mostly RTS, but we do have a contingent of other guys that play World of Warcraft on a different Discord server. Some friends. Exclamation Discord if you wanted to join it. You're a Brady streamer? Awesome, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, we kind of branched out a little bit. We've been in Warcraft 3 for 3 years. And got into StarCraft 2, got into Age of Empires 4, The Scouring, World of Warcraft's, you know, just new for me. But a bunch of the guys already play, and they're in guilds, and they do raids and all kinds of stuff. And, you know, you'll probably get along with a couple of them. I think they're playing right now, but Friday night we got a tournament we're running for Warcraft 3. Summertime's like quiet time normally, I would say. RTS in general.
Player's forces are under attack.
Nosta Deer, hello. How are you? How goes it? We're watching some FLO TV on W3 Champions. That's really cool. Hell yeah. I'll make sure to keep you alert while I'm streaming for now. I'm just heading out to Alda and ZF right now, so pray we don't lose any soldiers. Thanks for stopping by, bud. Good luck. I'll make sure to let Rainer know, Mr. Peasant, about you. I'm sure he'll be interested. Level 2 on the TC here. Work brave. Where's the farce here? Back home. There you go. There's Mr. Peasant. Pretty good. Grinded some AoE today, checking in if I wanted to get back in it. I think I prefer playing AoE 4. I dabbled in the AoE 2 a little bit, and honestly, it's a much better game to watch, like a tournament or something. But playing it, I don't like. There's so much a different learning curve there. It's not something I want to play. Age of Empires 4 is easier to get into, right? I think because it's more modern. Balance is a little bit wonky in some areas, but it's much more visually pleasing. But so yeah, we ran some tournaments for that. We're supposed to have a tournament coming up in August for Age of Empires 4 in the Discord. We'll see. I postponed it, pushed it a month. But yeah, AoE 4 is a good game. Warcraft 3 is a good game. Ta-da! Yeah. I know. It's whatever, like, you feel comfortable with it. Sometimes some games are harder to learn than others. Sometimes they're faster to get better at. Some people are the same skill level forever, no matter what. You know, but Warcraft 3 is more micro and macro. StarCraft 2 is more macro. Really less on the micro, although there's still some micro plays. AoE 2, there's a lot of micro and intense macro. And AoE 4 is about strategy and macro, sorry. The visually pleasing aspect of 4 is better versus 2. I enjoy AoE 2, but I do not want to learn everything in it for ranked play. I would rather play the campaign in AoE 2. Yeah, that's my impression too. Like AoE 2, like to play ranked is just so incredibly like difficult to learn so many little nuances. But you could jump into ranked play on AoE 4 with like minimal experience like me. And I should be gold 3. I got robbed of a bunch of games that I played with their server. I won like a string of games and they didn't count, and I got stuck in like silver 3 after, even though it's just fine, and I lost all motivation to play, so I stopped playing ranked for the moment because like this was annoying. But yeah, so I've been bouncing around from game to game to game, RTS wise. Headhunter, Shamans, Kodo, Raider. I was 1 win from Platinum in the 1v1 at AoE 4. I stopped my rank grind when my son was born. Hey, dude, man, congratulations on your son. And then you're going to get back into it. You're going to be like Conqueror level, no problem. My eyes are so itchy. It eats... The breaker comes in here, trying to get after the, is it Shockwave? Yeah, it's Shockwave. You kind of have to go Shockwave again here in this situation. Especially if the human tower's up. Militia are coming, but they're late. Rolex is not doing bad. He's just living in. Thank you. He's 6 months old now. Hey, that's awesome. I got a soon-to-be 5-year-old. And a 2.5-year-old. 2 girls. Chain Lightning. Rolex used the skill scroll already. Level 4. MK's got tons of mana and he's not using it. What's the MK doing? Get in there. Bolt the Raider. Played Macedonian Dynasty. 2 lakhs. I guess they're kind of cheesy, but I enjoyed playing the Varangians. Yeah. No, for sure. Divine Calculator is one of our guys in the Discord that was like really prominent, playing all the time every night, and then he got super busy with work, and then he hit Conqueror for a while, then he stopped practicing because of work, and I think he fell to Diamond, but he was playing, I think, Macedonia. I could be wrong. Could be wrong. That was a crazy fight. Rolex actually did not too bad in there. Tons of breakers with 01 upgrades. Peasants, not too healthy here. And he's got no casters. MK needs to buy. He buys an invul. He has no heal scroll. Oof. I think this is a bit tougher. Chain Lightning, and the peasants die. Gotta cancel this. You're probably gonna have to TP. TP, TP. There you go. I think he was doing okay until that happened. It does have Devil Sanctum in the back of this. That's a lot of breakers. So at this point, like, he needs to rechain the Blizzard. He needs Clap. He needs Slow. And what are you going to do here? That's awesome. I haven't grinded any RTS religiously since SC2. Well, I kind of started SC2 as well, because I used to watch and play a little bit. I used to play a little bit back in the day in like 2016. I used to watch all the events. But I only play like for fun, casually, like fours and stuff like that. And then we decided, in the Discord like months and months ago, I would start playing StarCraft 2, and then I started playing Age of Empires 4. So I started doing both of them at the same time. So I think we've run more StarCraft 2 tournaments than AoE 4, just because we started it earlier. So we started doing that too. Yeah. Level 5 TC? Oh boy. Tell me that's a level 3 shockwave. Yeah, I was going to say sell a talisman, buy heal scroll. He doesn't have any lumber presence to call. More breakers coming. And he didn't retrain, so let's purge, purge, purge. Priest is going to go down. Breaker. Something. There's a big clap, but I think it's a level 1 clap. Don't look too promising there. Chain lightning. Priest died of fire. GG. GG. Ooh, there's another one. Oh, that's going to be a good one. Trussell. Templar Rio versus Orc Brave. It's going to be huge. Did I have to make a World of Warcraft roll? Oh, no, I did it. There is a World of Warcraft roll in the Discord now. You and I just went 1v1 in practice. I volunteered him and yourself to cast us doing the deciding match. Is it now? Let's do it. Sooner the better. Let's do it, gentlemen. I mean, we don't have to do it. It's up to you guys. You let me know. Sneak up like him on the Cyclops in the Odyssey, the new Odyssey, where everybody's like, "This is bad," and now everybody's like, "This is good," and nobody knows what's going on. I don't. Who goes and pays to watch movies in theaters now? I never do. Can't afford it. It's too expensive. Game name Odyssey. What a tingling. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Choose fancy colors. Choose fancy colors. I don't know. Change it up. Oh, yeah. All right. I'd be yellow then. Okay, that's fair. Let's do it. is just sit in voice channel with me. And we can trash talk them at the same time. I'm gonna check this. There is something going on with my monitor. It keeps dropping. Would rather read it. Christopher Nolan was disingenuous. I mean, for example, how do you make a whole country upset with you? Greece was not a fan of it. I rest my case. Exactly. I'd rather read The Odyssey, to be honest. I think all the super nice fancy movies, everything that we used to get, the eye opening, like the Braveheart style thing, nothing is what it used to be. Forget about it. You know, we're not even gonna get like a Lord of the Rings type trilogy where we're gonna be blown away. Nothing like that, you know? Even Avatar was like the first one was like, ah, this is cool. The rest of them just like forget it. Forget it. The Avengers movies, like after I don't know. After a certain point, all the superhero movies just sucked. They really did. A bunch of the shows sucked. Some of them were good, but most of them just sucked. So there's no like psychological thrillers that are, you know. What's that movie when Denzel Washington and John Goodman were like, he's like investigating murders. He's a cop, but it's really like they're partners, and it is like a demon jumping from person to person to person to person to person, and he's like, we've been doing this for thousands of years, and he's trying to stop this demon, and in the end, the demon survives and lives on in the end. But that was like really like no CGI, no graphics, just storyline and acting. And best movie I've seen this year was Project Hail Mary. I haven't seen it. I heard really good things. So maybe when it gets on the streaming stuff, I'll watch it. Oh yeah. Okay, we got Solstice versus Huey, guys, in a Show Match Friday custom game. Yeah. Gone are the days of running to movie theaters to see like your new movie. Hey Azra, it's a banger. And he's got the Mr. Mike Poutine emote. Like that one. Hey, top left playing as the blue orc, it says Huey. And in the bottom right playing as the red orc, it is Solstice. You know, my favorite movie of all time, Ghostbusters, the original, 1984. And then you got all the classics like, you know, Braveheart, Shawshank Redemption. You know, then all the action movies you love, Matrix 1, Terminator 2, Predator with Arnold. Trying to think what else. I would say even the first Resident Evil is like a zombie movie. Like it was really based off the video game. It was really creepy. That was good. The rest of them were like whatever. That was pretty good. Obviously, it's not like just action zombies. Dracula. Which Dracula am I talking about? There's Interview with the Vampire. That was kind of cool. Not curious to watch that anymore, but I always remember liking it. the trilogy with the. I like Batman Begins. I don't like the trilogy, but I like the first one. I like. Trying to think. What movie? Oh, I don't know why, but there was this movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme.
A player's
I think it
forces
was
are
called The
under
Golden
attack.
Dragon. And I used to watch that movie like once a week at like 3 o'clock in the morning. Queen of the Dam was great as well, yeah. I used to watch that movie all the time, like 3 o'clock in the morning after like late night work and like ball hockey and whatever. I love that movie. It's so cheesy and like, I don't know. I don't know why. I could watch it right now. Like, I don't know why I've seen that movie so many times. You know what's not a bad movie is the one with Tom Hanks and Leonardo DiCaprio, where they're Catch Me If You Can. Like, that's actually not a bad movie. I don't mind that too much. There's so many off the top of my head. I just can't remember. I really can't remember. You know, everything Godfather, that standard stuff.
A player's
You know, what's your
forces are
favorite
under
Marvel
attack.
movie or superhero movie? I don't know. It's either Iron Man 1 or one of the Avengers Endgame or first one, part 1 or whatever it was. Huey, man, you're not going to be able to get in there. Cancel the shop. Got some balls here. Going after the giant turtle already. Forces to cancel on the shop. Double tower from Huey. I like it, guys. Oh, he's going to lose his blade. Oh, my God, Solstice. What are you doing? What are you doing? Now he's going to lose everything. Oh, my God. Azra's coaching you. What happened? Not joking. He was chasing Huey's blade with the grunt and totally forgot about his blade and his headhunters. I disrespect the land. He's going tier 3 now. Huey doesn't even have units and he's winning the game. That happens a lot with going on the map. Hey, Micro Show, what's up, buddy? Coaching Yui with Voodoo Doll on Solstice. Yeah. Kappa. He gets level 2. What's up, Micro Show? How's it going? For those of you popping in, I don't know if you're interested, but on Saturdays and Sundays, I'm going to start doing WoW. I'm going to be doing World of Warcraft Classic Anniversary. So we just started doing that. Saturdays and Sundays. Oh, double Torn Totem. All right. Keep your eyes peeled. And we hit 10K. Oh, he made coffee with sugar and milk. Nice, dude. I'm drinking a Coke. Diet Coke for some reason. We hit 10K plus subs on YouTube. Which anniversary server? Dream Scythe? Don't. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, !YouTube, go watch some Warcraft 3 stuff, some old casts,
Player's forces are under attack.
other games, WoW stuff, live streams, shorts. There's a lot of stuff. Lots of stuff. We're also going double totem from Solstice, and Huey is already there, but he's not tier 3. He is not tier 3, guys. You're nice. You're on Dream Site right now? Nice, dude. Well, maybe I'll catch you on there on Saturday and Sunday. I just started. I'm like close to level 10 now. Somebody's gonna lose their blade too? No? Oh, living on the edge, this guy. No salve? Last salve. Okay. Solstice. I think Solstice is taking a piss. I don't know what he's doing. He's doing nothing. He's just sitting. He's getting torn in a burrow. Now we're getting tier 3 from Huey. You have 3 Alliance level 60s? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. The tree? What's he talking about? Oh, because he was blocked in? Yeah, no, I've never played my entire life, aside from the trial on retail for 20 minutes, which I disliked very much. I've never played World of Warcraft before. And a bunch of people were telling me you have to play it. You might lose your life, but you have to play it. And I'm like, all right. Finally, I caved in, and I was like, I'm enjoying it. I'm going to do the slow progress, you know. And then maybe if Classic Plus comes out in October and I've enjoyed myself, I'll jump on that. He kills the Grunt, and Tauren are coming out here from Solstice, and
A player's forces are under attack.
he has no Tauren out yet. What's going? He could lose the game. Dust, scroll feeling. Yeah, gonna get hexed here. Hex, but he's invisible. Dust. Gets it. Gets level 3. That's huge. Gonna get out. Nice job there by Huey. And Tauren are coming. Does he have Master? No, he doesn't. Does he have Master? No, he doesn't even have. He has
A player's forces are
no walkers. If Huey gets walkers out with Master training, he'll win this. So we'll see. There we go. Done. More Tauren coming out. No upgrades and no walkers from Solstice. Adept.
player's forces are under attack.
He's got adept training. He's getting level 1 spikes. He's not getting master training for his walkers. What's going on? What world are we living in? This is crazy. Okay. I think at this point, just sell your staff. You don't need it. Buy some more items. And Tauren versus Tauren World. Maybe get an armor upgrade. Get some, upgrades as you go. Get Firelord 3rd.
A player's
Just in
forces are under
case.
attack.
Firelord 3rd will help with Incinerate to prevent resurrection. But if there's no resurrection, then I guess you don't need it. Working down the... Oh, he gets the last hit. Yeah. You could drop the staff and get the item on the ground. Claws +5 is not doing that. Blade's doing nothing here. He's going to lose his Shadow Hunter. Oh, Huey. There it is. Pops it. One Tauren fighting 3 here. Does he not have heal? Oh, he's got nothing. He's got to run a Shadow Hunter away. Gets the... No, did he get the item? No. He got the item. Walker here. Huey's about to get Master. That's going to change a lot. And he's got armor upgrades. He's getting a bestiary. If he gets a Kodo on top of this, money. Money. Buys a heal scroll immediately. Doesn't sell the staff. Questionable decisions. Questionable. Level 2, 2 versus 3, 2. But Huey does have an orb and Solstice does not. Now he's going to go to the turtle.
A player's forces are under
Remember last time Solstice lost his turtle earlier in the game? It's got a depth on the walkers. Greater mana. Level 3. What's the item? What was the item? Gloves of Haste? Really? No. Can it be? Oh, he doesn't have a lot of Tauren though. That's a big problem here. You don't want to lose your walkers either. Blade going after the Shadow Hunter. Actually, they're both doing the same thing here. Heal wave. Your image is fighting the Tauren. Kills one. X's. And he's running, but he has walkers and he's running away. Which is really funny. Don't think he's taking the engagement very well. You always hated getting into mirror matches? Yeah, me too. And he's getting a Wind Rider on top of this? What is happening? Chinese speed scroll. He's going to lose the blade here. Oh my god, he's got to run for his life.
player's forces are under attack.
Tauren with speed scroll. One pulverize and he's like dead. Oh, body block. Body block with the Tauren. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, it loses the blade. Loses it. X on the Wind Rider. Huey had this game too. The Wind Rider doesn't make any sense. Unless you have them in volume. You just need it one Kodo. Hasn't healed up. Did buy a pocket. Not getting the blade back though. Yeah, his tier 3 was late, but he had master walkers before Solstice. In fact, Solstice has it now. And the only thing you really need at this point is a Firelord third, but now he's going to lose everything. It's over. It is over. So many Tauren here. Walker. He still can die to the other walkers. And he put the pocket down, and if that happens to me all the time. I expand, and then it dies 2 seconds later. What are you going to do? He's going to get the Expo. Expo himself at the same time, right? Yep. And back home. Blade's going to be out in 23 seconds. But it's 3 Tauren and 2 Walker against a boatload of them. With more Tauren coming. He should just push. Definitely just push. Huey's got more to lose here. He's giving him more time to get in, or he's giving himself more time to get an Expo up. You should just hit anyways. Two Wind Riders. And he's bringing 2 gold peons. Honestly, he shouldn't have expanded. I know that's an opinion from viewership. However, he had just lost his Blade Master and expanded and took an engagement that wasn't needed. Yeah, I know. He shouldn't have expanded. It didn't, it wasn't the time to expand. If he was ahead, like Solstice's engagement of him winning, expanding, that's fine. But in this case, creeping is not a bad idea, but he had Huey on the ropes. He should have pushed right after. He should have pushed. But Mix puts him in a stronger position, gets the item. Mike, do you know how to draw? Random question. I used to know how to draw. I used to do like cartoon figures and like superheroes and stuff like that. But I stopped drawing for a long time. Yeah, like SH kill right away. I don't know if 2 of them is enough though. Like kill some peons, be annoying. Like snipe peons. But I stopped drawing for such a long time that I lost the ability to draw well. Like from free of mind. Like I could look at something and like kind of copy it now just by looking at a picture. Not 100%, but... And now that like fibromyalgia gives me like arthritis like symptoms in my hands, I have a really hard time holding pencils and writing and pens and writing. So, unfortunately. And we got Resurrection here. Blade working on the Walker. Where's that blade? Oh, he ran all the way down there. Let's do some killing. When Riders go down. This blade's chopping away. 86 crit versus 180 crit. Oh, God. It's blade versus blade here, guys. Look at this. Oh, my God. Level 4. Level 5. Everybody's just leveling here. It's like a big level party. Ah, Shadow Hunter GG. Twitch, clip that. Huey has left the game. It was a GG. It was fun. Fun game. I think Huey could have won that game pretty earlier. I think it just tech was off a little bit and you know, stuff like that. Had a good early game. Yep, he did. He did. All right, friends. We're out. I'll be back Friday for sure. We're having NA Cup 27 on Friday. So, oh no. Cancel raid.
Fox just raided with 12 viewers.
I was leaving. I was about to leave Forks. Thanks for the raid. You too, buddy. I see Forks, I followed you on Kick. I didn't know anybody streamed on there, so I was like, I'll start streaming on there a little bit. Have a good day, Micro Show. Yeah, thanks for the raid, bud. Appreciate that. I was literally heading out. But I do appreciate that. Actually, we're gonna go here. I think we'll go here. Yeah, no, it was good, fun. You know, not too shabby. When taking it easy a little bit, dipping my toes. Been World of Warcraft on the weekends now, so that's been pretty cool. But appreciate that. Followed you on Kick. I don't know. I've been bouncing around, been trying TikTok, Kick, all that stuff, seeing what sticks. WoW will trap me. Will trap you. Actually, one of the new guys that joined the Discord, Rainer, he's the World of Warcraft guy. He doesn't have a role yet, but I'm gonna give him one. But thanks for the raid, and I will see you guys probably tomorrow.
Smurfs are creeping, dodging the rank. Got 10 accounts, but who's keeping track? They hit the ladder, they're causing a scene, dropping noobs harder than a mountain king. Oh, the